Hello everyone, how are you all? This is Kathy from Divine Debut. Today is Monday, the 6th of April. Thank you for being here for your daily divine spread. Yesterday I did not upload anything as being Sunday, which is a family day. I thought I would give it a miss. It has been quite amplified, the difficult energies, of course. We've had Jupiter and Pluto meeting up exactly about a day and a bit ago. I don't know about you and how your sleep was, but I had problems, big problems with, relaxing, sleeping, settling. So I do know that the energies have been mounting. Now, as I was saying in the last video, that I feel as though that silence is slowly breaking. We've had some news of a few villages, and I'm situated in Greece, so a few villages have come out of lockdown. So I feel as though we're having very slow steps where information is coming through, information about what is going on. Mercury, as I've said, is finishing up in Pisces. And I feel as though because Mercury started retrograding in Pisces, and that's when all this coronavirus began, I do feel that we're going to have some clarity, because we are having, in about a day and a bit, we're having Mercury sextiling Pluto. Mercury will also be sextiling Jupiter, as those two big energies, planets, are very close together still. And Mercury is all about communication. Mercury sextiling Pluto is all about understanding, seeing the logic about why this is happening, and what, Mercury's gone really deep. Where it touches on Pluto, it's all about bringing up the messages of things that have been hidden, things that have been way under the surface. Okay, we know that Mercury is the messenger. Also, Mercury sextiling Jupiter. We know Jupiter is all about expansion and growth and spirituality, and of course it can be anything to do with the law as well. Both Pluto and Jupiter deal with the law. So I think that what Mercury will be showing us, communicating to us, will be an expansion of those of us that have been praying, have been hoping, have been connecting spiritually. I think that that's going to be a very good indication that Spirit is with us. We are not alone. And this major change in the world is promising to bring us good things, okay, even though we're still in the midst of it. I had an indication today that the lockdown may end of April concerning Greece. Each country is different, I suppose, so I don't know how things are where you are. I know in the US things are still huge around New York, Spain as well. Sending my love to all of you, and just letting you know that this will pass. We still have to continue, sending our hopes, our wishes, and our prayers out to those people who are in need. Also, I'd just like to say that we are having a full moon in the sign of Libra on the on the 7th towards the 8th of April. So a full moon in Libra. Libra, we know, is all about partnerships, relationships, other people, any dealings with others. So a full moon is some sort of an ending. After endings, we have new beginnings. So for those of you that are Librans out there, when you made your wish around your birthday of last year, this could be the clarity that you're receiving around that wish fulfillment. Okay, as we know, full moons, there is a lot of light Okay, everyone, let's take today's spread, Karma Dharma position for today. And we have the Hanging Man still, Pisces. And we know that the Hanging Man is, we're all waiting to see what is going to happen. The Hanging Man is asking for a little bit more sacrifice. We know that this is all of us, we're all holding on, sacrificing what we've been doing in the past, what we were able to do. Now this is all about some sort of a major ending, a major cycle ending. And this, you know, holding on and waiting, of course, has got a lot to do with spirit, as Pisces is the sign of magic. Okay, so again, this is asking for more sacrifice, but it's saying that we are being enlightened at this time, as we know that the Hanging Man usually has the halo around his head. So that is the enlightenment from spirit. Okay, and also with Pisces and Neptune, we know that that's all about, that could talk about illness, and a lot of people are sacrificing a lot in their lives for others at this time, and it's all about giving, becoming one. Unconditional love is Pisces as well. So we're all waiting for the clarity, waiting for the news. Let's see what the reading will give to us today. What are the messages, please, Spirit? Okay. At the foundation, we have the Ten of Swords. Wow. Ten of Swords is some sort of an ending to hardship. We know that Ten of Swords can also mean deception. With this full moon coming up in the next couple of days, I would say more than likely that if there has been deception, we're going to see it. It's going to be shown. Look at the sun in the background. They do say this is the darkest before the dawn, and we know that the house of Pisces is also a very dark house where you can't see, and you have to go with spirit, go with your beliefs, go with the unconditional love, and just give at this time. Okay, Ten of Swords does speak of an ending. It turns into the Ace. And the Ace can also, Ace of Swords can speak of communication coming through. You know, the enlightenment, the light is coming in, the communication is coming in. But also this does speak of anything that's been harsh, that it will be severed. Okay, and we will be, we're hoping for, as soon as we can get away from this, as soon as the cycle ends with, I would say, Mercury moving through Pisces, I think that that's when the truth will come out. That's when things will be much clearer. Let's see what's been hidden and what we don't know. And we have the Seven of Wands. So the Seven of Wands, to me, speaks of someone putting in the effort, that they're up against a lot, but they are using, you know, their fire. We know that wands are all about fire, using energy to fight off anything that they're up against. Now, the Seven of Wands is a number of conflict, and it does say that we've got a lot on our plate. But it also says that we've got the upper hand. If we keep doing this, we will no doubt succeed. What comes after the Seven of Wands is the Eight of Wands, and that's the messages coming through. That's a quickening up of the pace, as with the Hanging Man, there is no pace at all. Okay, so we've still got a lot. I keep seeing the sun everywhere. 3 cards and we've got the sun. That's a beautiful sign for me. What about the recent past? And we have the Eight of Wands. Wow. Eight of Wands, you know, being able to take that leap, starting to move quickly. I think that some of us will be receiving the indications of those messages coming through. And we know also that the Eight of Wands can mean movement, a lot of movement. 7 and 8. I feel as though some of you are jumping through hoops, no doubt, at this time, trying to make things possible, things that have been impossible possible. And obviously here we've got a lot of fire. I did say I saw the sun in a few cards, but also, and the sun is Leo. Leo stands out for me, but what I notice is the electricity here. As you can see at the top of the card, we've got fire and nervous energies, right? Also tension, fire and air. This person seems as though they've been zapped and they're moving away from that. So this could be just the messages coming in unbelievably quick, but also messages through social media. In the now position, let's see what we have. And we have the Five of Cups, and the Five of Cups is a state of mourning, being very under the weather, okay? We're crying over spilt milk, crying over a situation that we were hoping to manifest. Now this is a very strong emotional down, okay? Five of Cups could also speak of some people out there are really mourning, maybe even the loss of someone. We've got all the Five Cups that are spilt here. So this person feels as though there is no hope at all. They've done all they could and they're they're in a confusion. They don't know what to do. What's the next step? They feel as though there is no hope here. All hope is lost. Usually we do have the Two Cups that are standing, but I feel that there is a lot of heavy energy around that. I will be taking another card on it. Let's see what your goals are. What is on your mind? What are you aiming for? And we've got the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is someone that is, beautiful, as they have anything and everything that they need, but they're sitting on their own. They're sitting in the Garden of Eden, not being able to share, not able to even help others in need. As with this lockdown, Nine of Pentacles is a bit of a wake-up call, I would say here, as this is the card of Virgo, and Virgo is all about, those little details, our daily routine. Some of you could be able to, get out and about, and I do feel that some people are not. Some people are cooped up in a unit, let's say in an apartment, where even the weather is very stormy and, gloomy. As you can see through the door here, I do feel that there's different energies where different people are concerned. I'm going to say that financially, a lot of people are okay. They're fine with that Nine of Pentacles, as they may be the ones that are able to work from home. Others are not even able to do that. So I feel that those people that cannot continue their lives, they're the ones that are more in need. Nine of Pentacles, again, solitude, not able to be with others, share our wealth, share anything that is of wealth to us, what is important to us. And this card to me is saying that a brighter day is coming. As you could see in the background, I do feel that this is a card of hope here. That's what I read from it. Let's look at the action and advice. And we have the Eight of Pentacles. So we're taking a step back because it's saying that we need to put in the work, take advantage of what is going on now, and just prepare things, create things. So when the sun comes out, we're able to move into that. So we'll be able to bring that to the world. What is the sun? It's creation, right? So keep working, keep putting in the effort. That's what both these cards are saying to me. And also I'm going to say that I do remember that we did have a full moon in Virgo. We did have a full moon in Virgo when this started, and Virgo is, that was a month ago, right? as we're having a full moon in Libra now. And Virgo is all about health and medicine as well. So I'm hoping that with two energies of Virgo and with this full moon coming in a couple of days in the sign of Libra, that's going to be the jolt or the push that the clarity will come to people, you know, to others. There'll be much better energies, as Libra is ruled by Venus. Let's not forget that. And Venus is all about harmony in the sign of Libra. Now, Venus is in the sign of Gemini, obviously, and Gemini is all about collaboration. You know, being close with your neighbors, with your siblings, with the people in your periphery. And towards the end of the month, on the 22nd or 23rd, we're having a new moon in the sign of Taurus, so that's very positive, again, as Taurus is also ruled by Venus. Let's see what the outcome is all about. And we have the star, and the star is beautiful. I do think we had this card in the last reading. The star is a wish fulfillment. It's Aquarius, and especially with the this card here, as we could see the electricity at the top, which is the Aquarian energy. I'm also going to say that Aquarius is the age we're moving into and towards. Now, Aquarius is all about social media, communication, groups and associations. Aquarius is also about humanitarianism, being part of a group, okay? But it's also that ingenious thought that comes through. It's the crazy scientist. So let's hope that this is an indication that science will be able to provide clarity on what is happening now in this situation. And the star is also a wish fulfillment. So what I feel here, as we do have in a day, we're having Mars square Uranus. And I do see that electricity, which could be messages coming from the ethers, Aquarius is the ethers, striking those wands, which are fire. And, you know, we're being zapped with something from above, from the ethers. And I feel that that's really good. But because we do end up with a star card, what I'd like to point out is that you need to be careful, as Mars can be fire, Aquarius, you know, Uranus is air. So be careful whilst driving, be careful with sudden movements. Mars can be very cutting, it could be anything sharp. Again, this could mean, you know, earthquakes. I don't want to scare you, but I'm just letting you know that that's what it is. Just take care. That's what I want to remind you all. Now, I'm going to take a message from the divine. And we've got the Ace of Wands, which is beautiful. And there is the sun in the background again, the light, the fire. Wow, even the electricity around that wand, this is incredible, as this message, no doubt, ties in fully with what I see here. The Ace of Wands could also mean, you know, that spark that lights the fire. This could be aggression as well, so take care. For those of you that are on lockdown, if just take care if you're not wanting to get pregnant, as this could be a sign of pregnancy, metaphorical and literal, I suppose. This could be the beginning of the creation of something new, and I do see this as new life. As with the star card here, this is the card of hope and healing as well. So love to see that. Let's take a few more cards. Let's take this Five of Cups, which is in the now position. I do see much different energies coming after the Five of Cups here, which is very, very harsh. And we have the Nine of Wands, so people are feeling trapped. Look at the lion behind those wands. He looks as though he's in prison. Okay, Nine of Wands is someone having put up a wall. We're not able to come closer to our beloved people. This could also mean, for those of you that are interested in what's happening in love here, someone is out of bounds to you at this time. They may have put up the wall. They may have stopped communicating because of things that they're going through. I do believe that there will be clarity. Okay, we've got this 7, 8, and 9 of Wands. Isn't that interesting? The 10th wand is here, which turns into the Ace. No doubt this is the ending of some sort of a cycle that's been quite the burden. And with the 9 of Wands here, we do see the lion behind those bars. The lion can speak of kingship as well, you know, royalty. People who are leaders, I do see them trapped by some sort of a situation here. This is separation, no doubt, in this card here, as there is a distance between these two people. Let's take 2 cards on the Hanging Man. We have the Prince of Swords. Prince of Swords can be quick clarity, quick communication and action coming in quickly, but this could also be some sort of a fight, strong communications where words have been exchanged in a difficult time of your lives, as with a Hanging Man here. This is speaking of, you know, things being up in the air, confusion. And the Prince of Swords could be someone that is lashing out at others as they're not being able to move through these energies in a positive way. This is someone who speaks their mind, obviously, and they need to get something off their chest. So for those of you that are going to be communicating with someone that has maybe even, you know, blocked you, just take it easy. If you are starting to communicate, take it one step at a time and try and put yourself in their position. As you know, not everyone can deal with the same pressure, with the same amount of pressure. So if you are dealing with someone that's quite harsh, try and take a step back and, you know, try and see their point of view, as we know that the Hanging Man is also seeing things from a different perspective. Let's take another card. And we have the 4 of Wands here. And the 4 of Wands does speak of celebration. It speaks of stabilizing something, something to do with family, anything to do with marriage, with a committed partnership or relationship. 4 of Wands could mean, for some of you, that your wedding, your engagement has taken a step back. It's on the back burner. Whatever celebration, this could even be a housewarming party, whatever this is, I do feel that the cycle will be ending here with the Hanging Man very soon. Let's take the 10 of Swords. And we have the Princess of Swords. And the Princess of Swords is the Page of Swords. So this is the spy. We know this can also be a messenger. This is the sword, right? Page, and then a Knight of Swords. The communication will come through. Someone has been doing their homework through social media, and they've maybe have found information that was very cutting, as some sort of a cycle has come to its peak, and therefore something is obviously ending and a new cycle is starting, a new cycle of communicating, you know, perceiving the other person's position, let's say, seeing the other person's point of view. Let's look at this 7 of Wands in the hidden position, and we've got the Ace of Cups. Don't stop fighting for what you love. That's what I see with this card. And for those of you that have been at odds with your partner or not communicating, or they've put up a wall, they don't want to share their emotional downside, let's say. They don't want to put the burden on you, and therefore they're taking all of that on their back. That's what I see here. But know that they are still willing to fight for love. It's just that they're dealing with other things at this time. Okay, let's take this Eight of Pentacles in the action and advice. And we have the Queen of Pentacles, which could be a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. Queen of Pentacles is the mother of earth. I see it as Virgo or Capricorn mainly here. And the Eight of Pentacles is someone who's very motherly, someone who's also very stable. She's very nurturing, very providing, very giving. Queen of Pentacles, as because she does hold that Ace of Pentacles, she is someone that's going to go the mile to provide for others, I feel, as she's a very hardworking person, but also very stable. Let's take that Nine of Pentacles. We do have two nines. Nines, we know, are also towards the end of a cycle. You know, with the Nine of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles here again, that's 10 Pentacles. I do feel that, and she does look a little bit in her eyes. There is some sort of sadness here in her eyes. So maybe she's sad as she cannot, at this time, she's not very able to provide for her beloved people, for her family, I see here. And the Queen of Pentacles, again, as an energy, as an archetype, is, I see her as, you know, the Queen of Earth. She is going to provide for people as long as people are going to be kind to her and that they're going to be willing to work together. Let's take that Nine of Pentacles. And we have the Princess of Cups, which is the Page of Cups. So this is an apology that's coming through. This is also the same cup that is here will be offered. Some of you are planning on doing this. You may also be sending out that message. For others of you, you're sitting, waiting, sitting tight and waiting for this message to come through. We do have a couple of pages here. So this is fresh energy. And this is an unexpected offer coming through, unexpected apology. For some of you, this could also be a child of yours that could be at a distance from you, just letting you know that they're fine. Let's take this Ace of Wands. And we've got the Six of Cups, everyone. So Six of Cups is after this Five of Cups. This is a soulmate connection. This is coming together with people in trust, people that we've known for a long time. This is also very childlike energy, childlike love. This could also be the offer, as usually in the traditional tarot, the Rider-Waite tarot, we have the little boy offering to the girl. So there is a lot of innocence here. The offer is coming through. Six of Cups says that you have obviously known this person for a long time, or this could also be a new offer with the Princess of Cups here. And this person is someone that reminds you very much of someone obviously that you've known. And this could be obviously from a past lifetime. You may think it's that they remind you of someone, but it could also be that you've also known them in a past lifetime. Okay, so for those of you that are leaving an air sign behind, we do have water coming through, water and fire. So I'm going to say Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising, and Pisces is very strong here as well. Okay, so some of you could be healing, coming out of a narcissistic, dark relationship where there's been a lot of deception. You may be seeing that. And we know that the Nine of Pentacles is also someone who is strong and they can stand alone. Some of you are planning this as soon as lockdown freeze up. I'm going to take one card on this Four of Wands. And we have the Hanging Man again. Well, this is crazy. So I'm going to say that when I have two messages, two same messages, this to me says that you and your partner are feeling the same way. This is a reflection of what your beloved person, whether it's romantic, family, or otherwise, they're feeling exactly the same. Let's take one card on this star, on the outcome. And we have the Prince of Pentacles, which is slow and steady movement forward. This is the Knight of Pentacles. Again, Virgo card. Could be any other earth sign. Nevertheless, we do have the Queen of Pentacles and the Prince of Pentacles. So again, earth, strong Virgo. Virgo and another earth sign, sun, moon, or rising, I'm going to say. Even if the signs are not correct, we've got a mother, the Queen of Pentacles, and a Knight, which means that there could be a difference in maturity or even age where your soulmate is concerned. They're coming in slowly and very cautiously, so I need to let you know that that is the case. But they are planning for the future, no doubt. What's at the bottom of the deck? And we have Judgment, which is Scorpio and Pluto. Judgment calling. There is a strong judgment that is being made at this time. And this is on a collective scale as well. I do feel that even people in positions of power, I do feel that there is strong judgment. They're being judged at this time. With the Judgment card, this is also Archangel Michael saying that it's time to reawaken. We do have the sun in the background again. Okay, and this is very karmic what we're going through. This is the second chance. This is the help, the aid. And this could even be medical aid that is coming through. What's beneath that? And we know that Scorpio is all about things that have been hidden, but also financial help, money coming from other sources, right? Big money as well. And we've got the Four of Cups. So whatever was not working, whatever was communicated in the past, and the offer was not either accepted because of the situations we're in, or whatever circumstances you're working through, I do feel that this is the second chance for an awakening. This is us seeing the truth of a situation, seeing the truth. And what is the truth? That we're being given that second chance. What I'd like to do is I'm going to take my handwritten cards. I will take a message on the Queen of Pentacles, the Prince of Pentacles. I'd also like to take on the Prince of Swords, which could be an Aquarius, Gemini or Libra, mainly Aquarius for a lot of you. And now, because Leo has been mentioned a lot here, Leo has been mentioned a lot, and Aquarius, which is the opposite sign to Leo. You know, the Leo in this card, in these cards, could be, if you're dealing with an Aquarian, the Leo is how they would come across in their partnerships. So I do feel that that's probably what the Leo energy is. For others of you that are dealing with, could be a Virgo, they could also have strong Leo in their chart, as Virgo and Leo are right next to each other, right? So let's take the Queen of Pentacles. Win or lose, I'm going to take the chance on love or chance at the casino. The chance at the casino doesn't speak to all of you. This could be a remote message, but nevertheless, the Queen of Pentacles is taking a chance. Whether she wins or she loses, this is so important to her. She's making a decision. She's going to take a chance on love. Let's look at the Prince of Pentacles, which is right here in the outcome. I will climb any mountain, I will swim any river to be with you. Come to me. Interesting. What this says to me is that this Knight of Pentacles they're going to take a chance as well. But they're very slow moving. So again, we're speaking of strong earth here. Interesting with the win or lose, I'm going to take a chance. We know that Leo is also the house of chances, the house of gambling. So the the Queen of Pentacles could have strong Leo. Now, I will climb any mountain, I will swim any river. That does remind me of Capricorn energies as well. You know, the mountain goat. So they're willing to do anything to get to the top of that mountain. They're willing, but they're asking for someone to come to them. So I don't know why in particular that is the case, but again, for everyone it's going to be different. Prince of Swords, right here. I want you with me, I want you to be mine, I can't live without you. So that is the message that is communicated with the Prince of Swords. I'm going to take one more. I need a little bit more clarity, as they're very similar energies. The Knight of Pentacles here with the Knight of Swords, very similar energies. If you won't or can't accept my life and my ways, then we're over. I can have any woman or man with a blink of an eye. I knew that something was not right about this prince. Okay, let's just take a message with this Prince of Swords, Princess of Swords, which is the Page of Swords. Because it's on the Ten of Swords, I want to see what this message or what this clarity, what this information is that has been seen. I have loved you from the moment I met you, but the problems in my life don't allow me to follow my heart right now. It won't be fair on you either. So that's why there is the Ten of Swords. This person, this communication, this message is saying that someone has been dealing with a lot. Okay, they've come to the end of a cycle now, and they may be communicating that to you. But it's going to take time, as with the Hanging Man having that twice in the reading. All right, everyone, I'm going to take a message from Spirit for today, the 6th of April. Please, Spirit, what is the message? I'm going to take one card, and I want to take a handwritten card on this position here before I take the message from Spirit, as some of you may have been hoping for that. This Ace of Wands, we're creating something new, and it's coming in quickly with a lot of fire, a lot of passion, and a lot of will. And the Six of Cups is, you know, being balanced emotionally. What's coming in? My wish is for us to be together forever. I just got the goosebumps. It's incredible that we've got quite a few threes here, and we know that threes are always about expansion. So we've got a 4 and a 6 here, which equal 10 with this Knight of Swords. Interesting. Let's take the message from Spirit, and we have memories, and that does speak a lot with this 6 of Cups. Your memories are like diamonds in the treasure chest of your spirit. More and more memories are arising within you. Remember the happier moments with your loved ones who are here in the spirit world, for neither time nor distance can stop the energy of love that you have for one another. Wow, that is beautiful. That is for people, obviously, that are dealing with people that have passed on, but this is also with people that are at a distance that share a lot of memories. Okay, and that for me is very important with these messages right here. Okay, So it doesn't matter how long it's going to take. I do feel that love is going to conquer all. And that's what I'm going to put as a message to this reading. I want to thank you all so much for being here. Sending you many blessings. I will be seeing you tomorrow. Much healing too.